Okay, so my name is Melloy. I'm studying HNC, Coaching and Developing Sport Indoor, and this is year 1 at Perth College. I done it at Perth Grammar School, which is a secondary school in Perth that I studied for 6 years, and it was in the PE department. Well, I'd studied at Perth Grammar School for 6 years previously, and I'd done a lot of sport as my subjects through my hires and that as well, so I knew a lot of the PE staff, so I just got in contact with them, and obviously with them knowing me, they were willing to accept me for the placement. Well, work experience is a mandatory unit, so as part of that you have to carry out 40 hours volunteering, and obviously I'm hoping to become a PE teacher in the future, so that was just giving me a learning curve of doing sessions, what the PE staff do, things like that, the roles and responsibilities and how to conduct the class properly. The main responsibilities were kind of assisting the PE staff with their day-to-day running of their classes. There was exams taking place while I was doing the work experience, so I had to keep the corridor quiet for other people coming down during every period, so that was my main responsibility. And then assisting during classes, maybe taking half the class or leading part of a session as well. There was a lot of variety. The time that I was there, a lot of it was cross-country for the younger ones, so S1 to S3, all their classes was cross-country most of the day. I'd done a wee bit of futsal, a wee bit of volleyball and netball, but predominantly cross-country. One of the days I got to work with a support group, which was kids, there was only about 7 of them, but they had additional support needs, and I got to get involved with that class and see how they have to do things a lot slower than a normal class and how it takes them a wee bit longer to progress and learn new skills, so that was very beneficial. I'm hoping to become a PE teacher, so by doing it in a PE environment it kind of got me to see what the environment's like, what kind of roles and responsibilities you have to do as a PE teacher, what kind of stuff you'll do, session plans, things like that, having to amend session plans at late notice, dealing with kids who aren't behaving or aren't cooperating, obviously working with additional support needs, and then working as part of a team, obviously the PE staff working together to try and get things to run smoothly. Yeah, I think it was very beneficial to me, as this gave me a bigger insight into what a PE teacher does, the main roles and responsibilities, and then at the start as well having to actually yourself organise everything and make sure all the paperwork and that's through, which is a bit of responsibility on yourself, which I think would be great for pupils anyway at year 1 college or university, and then actually taking the placement and reviewing it at the end as well, getting to see what you thought was well and what you could do better as well. So I would recommend it to everybody. I think it has, yeah. I do a wee bit outside of college, coaching that, but doing it in a school time, it was better because you've got the experience of other PE teachers there to help you maybe improve things or give you tips of that as well, but it's also a real life situation because you're working with people that you don't know, and anything could happen and you've got to try and think on your feet, but I found it very beneficial, yeah, definitely. I think you've just got to be confident in yourself when you're taking the sessions. Just you're in charge, so just feel as if you're wanting them to do something, make sure that you're loud and clear with what you expect them to do, and if they don't meet them, then what's going to happen. And then, like I say with behaviour, make sure that you're clear on the expectation of their behaviour, and if they don't follow it, the consequences that could happen within it. But just be confident, make sure you're prepared with your sessions, you're organised and prepared, and everything will be fine.